summer vacation came to an end, and the day of the trip to the hot spring resort finally arrived. For the students, it was the most important event at Tomoe. Toto-chan really did not know if her mother would let her go. She asked hesitantly to her mother to go to the trip, but her mother had already got the headmaster's letter and made up her mind to let Toto-chan go.
Remember, even on our journey, we must maintain our focus and our discipline.
The headmaster told them that they were traveling by train and by ship, and he added that he did not want any of them to get lost. But the children were amazingly well behaved in the train. Nobody ran up and down the cars, and the only talking was done quietly among those sitting next to each other. The Tomoe pupils were always good. At Numazu, they embarked on a ship that was just like what they had all dreamed about. It wasn't a big ship, but they were all so excited. But soon the sea became rough. Toto-chan began to feel sick, as did some others. When the ship rocked, one of the older boys stood amidship and ran from one side to the other, saying, "Oops!" Each and every children laughed at that time. The hot spring in the sea was most unusual. It was not enclosed. In those days, the seashore was so deserted, it was like being on their own private beach. The children reveled in this unusual hot spring sea bathing. They met a man on the beach who was building a big wooden boat all by himself. It was already boat-shaped. The first thing each morning they did was to run down to the beach to see how much more he had done. When the headmaster shared on the idea of a souvenir photograph, students very much excited, because they had never had a photograph taken of all of them together. That photograph with the sea in the background and each child posing according to his or her fancy became a treasured possession for each of them.